Phenomenal, phenomenal. Keep the sharpening oil nearby. You will need to touch up every now and then, as well as with your blade. Alright, I also want to wipe the blade down. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a little bit of diamonds loose, but this is the first time. So some of that outer layer from those diamonds are going to go ahead and be wearing off soon. Oh, that's freaking awesome. That's such a good burr already laid down on that. Make sure we're still at the 16 like we were. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip this booger around one solid time. That's all you got to do. And we'll wipe it down. Like I said, it can get kind of messy. That's okay, that's what we're here for. We're here to clean up the mess. See, it's got I'm going to eventually end up with a TS Prof, probably. I've found one for about $3.85 I can get. Not a bad deal. They do have nice sharpeners, fixed angle systems. I like them better than Hapstone, to be honest. As you can tell with this knife in particularly, I was talking to Jared about this recently, Jared Neve, and he was saying that even with big manufacturers, good manufacturers like Spyderco knives, they can still have uneven grinds on their blades. And that's simply due to volume and quality control. This one is one of those knives, I've determined, because no matter what I do, and I've sharpened many different knives, but I thought, you know, maybe it was just my beginners, you know, just fumble. But it wasn't that. It ended up being that the grind, not all Spydercos, a lot of Spydercos, they always use flat grinds. And I love that about them because it ends up being a very slicey blade for the most part. I think we already have a burr going here, pretty good one. We're almost done with our job on this stone. Like I said, it's just a good starting stone. That's all I can really say about it. Look how clean that wipes off, you know. You can still wash that with some water, but for the most part, after getting a knife that oily, or you know, getting a stone that oily and being able to just wipe it right off with little to no grit. Now if you're scared of grit scratching your knife, tape your knife, or just don't use resin bonded stones, because you shouldn't use them dry. I don't think you should ever use them dry. You should at the very least is use soap and water, use Dawn, something. I do have a strop here and I do like to use it for this, even though I used a fixed angle. Still think does a good job because I use stroppy stuff. I think that stuff is amazing.